Hello, my name is Stephanie Rodriguez-Moser, and I am an International Board Certified Lactation Consultant, otherwise known as an IBCLC, here in the state of Minnesota. Tonight I'm going to talk to you a little bit about breastfeeding and vaccinations. We know that there are some really fascinating immunological benefits to breastfeeding. We know that mothers make antibodies to viruses that they are exposed to, and some of those antibodies go into their breast milk and can go to the baby and can help to make them not get sick when mom or other members of the family are, or can shorten the duration or the intensity of that illness. And those are fascinating and wonderful things that we are still really determining the importance of and how we can better utilize them to just create better health in general. But what they aren't is a substitute for vaccination, and there's a few different reasons for that. One reason is that the things we're vaccinating against, you're probably not going to be in regular contact with. Most of us aren't running around getting exposed to measles or to pertussis on the daily. And if we were, we probably wouldn't want to be taking those germs back to our babies, knowing that those kinds of viruses can be significantly worse for the very, very young, like infants, or the elderly. So we would probably want to avoid exposing our kiddos to that. If for some reason we were exposed, breastfeeding our babies and putting some antibodies through that way might be helpful in, again, the intensity or the duration of the illness, but it's not going to be foolproof or bulletproof by any means. Secondly, what we are creating with breastfeeding is a passive immunity. So we have those antibodies that are going through and they are helping to shorten that duration or that intensity or keep babies from getting sick at all. But what they aren't doing is creating a long-term defense. Vaccines do create a long-term defense by spiking those antibodies and those immune responses in the baby's system as a whole. They are not just getting help, they are creating the framework for that baby to be immune for a very long time, if not for a lifetime. So that is a lot better than if you just temporarily have some immunity or some help from something. What is really exciting also about breast milk and vaccines is that we do have some really good data suggesting that some of the vaccinations that women are given during pregnancy can actually cause antibodies to be formed and transmitted through breast milk for when that baby is born. So for some illnesses, and particularly this has been noted when mother has gotten a influenza or flu shot, we do see those antibodies that pop up in breast milk. And this can be a really exciting thing because, of course, influenza is something that we are exposed to on a semi-regular basis. Is that although breastfeeding is really, really good and really, really helpful in an immunological sense, it's not a substitute for vaccinating your baby.